Hi everybody, it's Katrina. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I think I have found enough motivation to tackle organizing my kitchen. It's day, I don't know, of quarantine for me. I've been working a couple days a week, but mostly just here. And I think I have found enough strength to go through my pantry and give my kitchen a very deep clean. So I figured I'd take you guys along for it so you guys could see how messy my kitchen is. This is just kind of a full view of my kitchen. That space doesn't count because that's my laundry room. I might get there today, but baby steps, baby steps. As you can see, it's 11:03. I'm hoping to give the kitchen a solid 3 hours because it's really, really messy in here. I want to deal with the pantry because it's just a mess. Like, it just is not organized. Everything is just like thrown in. I have food that I wouldn't have normally bought if it wasn't a quarantine. So I just have stuff kind of tucked in everywhere. And it really needs my help. Like, look at this counter. You can't even use this counter. There's so much stuff. So, wish me luck. So the first thing I decided to do was find some counter space and put all my clean dishes away from the last night. And when you see me yapping my trap, it's because Diva decided that she needed to lay right in the middle of all the action. So I kept being like, excuse me, get out of the way, Diva, move. Alright, so I'm going to start tackling this pantry. When I organize, it's just easiest for me to take everything out and put it back where it needs to go. Plus, each one of these shelves could use a good wipe down. It's been a while. At this point, it was time to scrub down those shelves. I use Mrs. Meyer's in my house because I don't like the harsh chemicals. So it's already looking like I'm taking stuff from that back shelf, even though I said I wasn't going to. But I did, because I want to have that really top shelf here be our baking section. So I want to have all of our backup stuff all in one area, and then the stuff that's already open more in the front. So the shelf right below the baking section is going to be condiments, dressings, mustard, ketchup, anything bottled that you use as like a flavoring for your food. This is why you have to go through it, because this brown sugar is, I have no idea how old, like very, very old, not using it. Don't know what this is. And this entire bottle of Frank's is expired. Drink mixes, I'm gonna put behind you just so I don't block my camera, because it looks like I'm already starting to do that. Where am I going to go next with the majority of this stuff? So I'm probably going to put canned items next to the hot sauce right here, just because there's not too many of them. Alright, at this point I am pretty much done. This went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I'm coming up on like an hour marker. It'll probably take me a full hour to be completely done with the pantry, with just the pantry. This little bin of like more prepared styled food I am going to leave out on the counter so that we make dinners out of this style food, because when this quarantine started, like I'm sure a lot of us, we were a little nervous, weren't sure what was going on. When I say a little nervous, I mean very nervous. It's a scary time. But we bought some food that would be shelf stable for a while so that we could avoid the grocery stores. Thankfully, it was not nearly as bad here as it was in other parts of the world and country. So in some ways we're blessed, but in other ways I'm so sad for anyone that had to go through it at all. So back to the food, because I don't want to have this be an upsetting video if anyone in your family has been diagnosed with the virus. This is just going to be a bin of stuff that I want us to work on to use up over the next few weeks so that we can get back to how we normally eat. Yeah, so that's what this little bin's gonna be, just so I can actually see what we need to buy, because there's a lot of stuff in here, but there's not a lot of stuff to like make meals we typically enjoy eating. so we're just gonna have to use up what we got for now. These oranges are getting older, so I want to just pop them in the refrigerator. So this is that food that I was talking about, this bin. I know it's kind of barricaded, but this bin and a couple things right here. We made bread yesterday, so that will also need to get consumed up. Probably some bread and some soup or something. Nick also made me cookies a couple days ago. That video is going to be coming up here soon, if not already out. Those are just like shelf-stable things like onions, potatoes, bananas. But the pantry looks way better. All my cans are pretty much organized. So I have coconut cream, then behind that I have fire roasted tomatoes, then a whole bunch of beans, one little only can of peas, baked beans, some tuna fish, peanut butter, crackers, and then trail mixy stuff more around the corner. This is olive oil that we keep, this is olive oil that we keep in just like that fancy bottle. I don't know, my mother-in-law gave it to us. Instant potatoes back there, again something that we bought, but that's a huge thing, so we're gonna have to slowly go through that. And then all of our baking stuff up on the top, condiments, dressings, spray, hot sauce, all that kind of stuff right here. And then this is like the grains. I know that these are over here still, the top ramen. We do eat top ramen every now and again, but not like that. We'll add like chicken and mushrooms and like carrots and all that kind of stuff in it. Not that that makes it much healthier, but at least it's more filling. And then whole wheat pasta, some rice, and then I think there's a box of whole wheat pasta behind this plastic one. But once I open it, I like to put it in a sealed container. And that's the pantry. I figure since I finished the pantry so much faster than I thought I was going to, I will tackle in here as well, because this one really isn't that bad. It's just a matter of putting things actually where it goes. This is more of our food supply area. Normally this wouldn't be food supply. Normally these boxes that are kind of everywhere would be on that shelf, but we had to cancel our wedding and we were planning on making a lot of our own food, so that's why there's like huge things of lemonade, huge things of tea. And then on this side there's like a whole bunch of pasta, and then we've already used some of the other things up, but this shelf is just going to be a mess for a little bit because we are going to be trying to tackle this and that box that I have on the counter so that we can start eating the way we normally do here soon. And then like this is all of our like gadget supplies for our kitchen, which is pretty much as organized as I'm going to be able to get it until I can get more big totes like this, so I can have them all like with like items. But right now they're still in their original boxes, so it's not too bad. And then I save those cans and bottles, the 5-cent ones, for a client of mine. She lives in Maine, so she gets the 5 cents. I live in New Hampshire, so we don't do that, which we should, because recycling and giving people incentive to recycle is always a good idea. But this room will take me, I would be surprised if it took me more than 20 minutes, because a lot of it is just putting things actually where it goes. So this is the finished product. Everything is picked back up, organized. I know that food section is not, there's no more room, so we have to just make sure we eat out our pantry, which is what the whole point of doing this was, so we could see what we had and make meals based on that. So we're probably going to be doing a mini pantry challenge, so let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this Clean With Me video. If you are interested in more Clean With Me videos, make sure you comment below. And leave me what kind of content you guys have been enjoying the most. You enjoying the Disney ones, the Cook With Me, the grocery haul one that I did. Just let me know what you're into so I can make sure I post more of that content. All right, thank you.